Well, welcome to WLTX Plus. I'm Christy Calcagno. Happening right now in Orangeburg County, Sheriff Leroy Ravenel is about to hold a press conference to discuss the developments in the search for 18-year-old mass shooter Sincere Gibbs. Let's take you right to that press conference.
I want to say thank y'all for coming. Always, when we call, you come, so we really appreciate it. I want to take some time, first of all, to thank my partners that assisted or assisting with this investigation. The Sumter Police Department, Sumter County Sheriff's Office. I have Slate Agent here, Edward, that's here right here with us today. And also have the lead investigator, Parham, that's here, and some more of my team. Also want to thank the U.S. Marshals Task Force being a big part in this investigation. One of the reasons why I like sending out, again, ahead of time, press conferences is because I know the person that we are looking for is watching. So I wanted to give Gibbs time to find a TV and watch here today. I know he's tired of me, I'm tired of him. It's been going on since March the 29th. And one of the reasons why, not the only reason, but one of the reasons why I take this personal is because this is an incident that I didn't got a text message the next morning, or I didn't get a call the next morning about this incident. I was one of the first on scene. I was one of the first in the building. I smelled the gunpowder. I saw the chaos when this idiot started shooting in the building. So no, I'm not going to stop. No, you won't go on with your life as you know it. One update today that we want to give is simply this. I want him to know that his friends, his family, his buddies, his partners, whatever he want to call them, I want them to look past friendship, and I want them to look at $5,000. Because that's what's on his head right now. I've asked everybody in the beginning to do the right thing, turn him in. Now I'm asking you to look over everything and look at $5,000. 4th of July is coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. And the only thing you have to do is make a phone call. He's been one step ahead of us. He's fast, but he's had help. That means he's going to take some people to jail with him. There ain't no doubt about that. And I don't care if you're 100 years old, if you've been hiding him, you're going to jail. Now you can't go to the drive-thru. You can't order Uber Eat, because somebody's going to turn you in, and we're going to be right there to grab you. Myself, Sumter PD, Sumter County, SLED, U.S. Marshals, and Parham. We're going to be right there to grab you. Let me say it like this, enough is enough. Ring the phones. You've been on the radar, but now you are on the radar. Any questions?
Sheriff Ravenel, here from WIS News. A couple of questions that come to mind. First and foremost, when we had some of the initial press conferences, you mentioned that his ankle monitor had been cut 2 weeks prior.
Right.
To him coming to Orangeburg. I have a two-part question. Part one, have we had any more information come back from maybe advisement or the detention center as far as the timeline on his monitor? And the second part is, was he acting alone coming to Orangeburg? Do we know that thus far in this investigation?
Well, I'm not sure. I think there were someone with him that night of the incident. What I would say about the ankle monitor is simply this. Again, that's a a big part, you know, and I know y'all did specials on the ankle monitors and different things. A big part of that catch and release is that, you know, we put an ankle monitor on you and we'll know where you are. That's not working. And it's not working, and he's evident that it's not working. When I want to take it off, I take it off. I go commit whatever crime I want to commit. So, no, it's not working. And what gets me, and I'm not blaming anybody, you can take from it what you want to take. I'm not blaming anybody, but when these guys, just like him, out here running, you see us with badge and guns chasing them down. You don't see any judges with robes on.
Do we have a last known location for Gibbs, or know if he's in the area?
We like I said, he's fast. He's all over the place. Actually, he's still freaking the Sumter area. So, you know, we've conducted search warrants, but he's been a step ahead with his assistance. So I don't want to narrow it down to the Sumter area, but we're still looking heavily in the Sumter area, and I think after this today, with this on his head, I think we'll get some more phone calls. And once again, I just want you to know, Mr. Gibbs, that I've never stayed in a room cost $5,000. You will, and I made the accommodations.
I have two questions, Sheriff Ravenel. The first is, what was the motive in his shooting? And the second is, what is his criminal background?
Well, his criminal background, I think, is extensive. The motive in this shooting, I believe, part of our investigation, you know, like I said, he's still running, so we're going to give it all. But a part of that was just somebody that he saw that he had beef with, and I think the agreement was shoot on sight, and he shot on sight. And you know, like I told you earlier, I was not only there, I was helping carrying victims across the street, waiting for EMS. You know, so it is a little personal now. Somebody can think they can do something like that and just go on with their life. And when we put them in jail, you know, we slap a device on them and tell them to, you know, go and we'll keep up with you. Never does. It doesn't work.
Going back to the ankle monitors, who's monitoring them and why aren't they being monitored?
I think they're monitored by bonding companies that the ones that get them out on bond. I think some agencies at this point across the state or country are doing monitoring themselves, but I don't have the manpower. We don't have that luxury of the resources to try and monitor somebody that I want in jail. My monitoring is the jailhouse.
But it seems they're cut off, like their ankle. Doesn't that send a signal to?
Supposed to.
And aren't they
Right.
supposed to contact you?
Yes, sir. Well, they don't contact us. They contact the company, whoever, got them out on bond. They should contact the person, the agency, and let them know that this guy has his monitor off so we can be aware, that he's running free again. But that doesn't happen, I don't believe. But, I think it's the bonding company that's responsible for, the monitors.
You're not the only sheriff that said monitors don't work.
Right. It's been a couple of years ago. I remember going up on right here in Orangeburg County, and I pulled up on the scene again once again, and one of the first on the scene, and the suspect was still there. It was a homicide, a murder, and the first thing I saw was an ankle monitor on the suspect. So you tell me how that works. It doesn't. And I think the citizens deserve better from the system. Yes, sir.
I wanted to ask a couple of questions circling back to the assistance that you mentioned in Sumter County. Kind of an indicator right now that there may be more arrests attached to this. Is there any idea on, we're looking at a large number of people right now, or is this a very tactical type of group that's helping him maneuver or hide, so to speak?
Well, I can't give you numbers right now, because even though when he's when he's taken into custody, then we're going to be looking at everything and everybody. So I'd rather wait. You know, I don't want to give a number, but I'm just saying that if nobody goes to jail with him, it'll be a miracle.
Do you already have any evidence of that? Is there charges coming forth for anybody that you?
We don't have any charges at this time.
Sheriff Ravenel, Caroline Spikes with 5 News.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me, you know, you keep saying that he's one step ahead of y'all, that he's fast. Can you kind of break that down for us and what you mean by that?
Well, obviously, when we do a search warrant, we know, have evidence that person he's there or been there. So that means he's been a step ahead, and we have conducted search warrants. And from information that we're getting, places that we've been, he's been there. But I think this is going to slow his traffic down. It's going to slow him down a little bit because here again, you can't go to drive through. You can't go through because people, before they were, keep an eye, but now they're watching. As of a few minutes ago, they're watching. So.
The people that or the places you've done search warrants on, the people that own the property, are they going to be held and responsible, or?
That's still yet to be seen. We still have to look into some other things. But know that when we do a search warrant, we just can't go get a search warrant. We have to have some probable cause to get a search warrant. But again, right now we don't want, we keep a note, but we don't want those type things to slow us down from doing from getting him into custody. And again, he can't outrun the phones, and he definitely can't outrun these cameras. So that's why, again, I want to thank y'all for coming. Anything?
Sure. I have one final question.
Yes, sir.
So, is there still is he still deemed armed and dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. And before I forget this, I don't want to forget this. I want them to see this right here. 5,000 over his head. Thank y'all.
Thank you. For those that need the
Well, you just heard that from Sheriff Leroy Ravenel there in Orangeburg County about the very latest about the search for armed and dangerous 18-year-old Sincere Gibbs. Here's just a quick little breakdown of what the sheriff told us in this press conference. The biggest takeaway is now there is a $5,000 reward for any information that is going to lead to his arrest. Sheriff Leroy Ravenel saying that SLED, as well as the Sumter County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Marshals Task Force are all involved in this investigation. And then during this press conference, a lot of the times the sheriff spoke directly to Gibbs saying, quote, "We wanted to give him time to turn on the television, to watch the TV. He's tired of me and I'm tired of him." He also says that during this investigation, he was actually one of the first people who was on the scene. The sheriff says that he smelled gunpowder. He saw the chaos. He says that he was also carrying victims to EMS saying, quote, "I won't stop. You won't go on with your life as you know it." So again, we are learning a $5,000 reward for any information leading to his location and of course his arrest. And a lot of the things that he mentioned too was that he's one step ahead of us, but he's also had some help, saying that there are people who are associated with him and possibly hiding him. So the sheriff directly said, if you are hiding him, you are going to jail. Enough is enough. So that's why the $5,000 reward is up there, saying that the ringing the phones, you can't outrun the phones or the cameras. Another thing that he mentioned was the ankle monitors. During this investigation, we have learned that the ankle monitor was cut. Big part of that catch and release. We know where you are, but according to the sheriff, that is not working. He says he's evident of that. The sheriff has said that these ankle monitors do not work. Also, a huge takeaway is that the sheriff said that Gibbs still frequents the Sumter area, according to the sheriff, and they are still looking in that area. They did have conducted search warrants in and around the Sumter County area that he has been at, but the sheriff keeps on saying, quote, he is one step ahead of him. A little bit of background information, as we have mentioned in this shooting. The sheriff did also mention a little bit more about this motive on exactly why this shooting occurred. According to the sheriff, he said that Gibbs had some type of interest, did have what he said beef with a person at that party. And according to the agreement, it was shoot on sight. And that's what he did. Again, he is still considered very armed and dangerous. That is a photo of the man that they are still searching for. But again, the biggest takeaway this morning is that there is still a $5,000 reward for any information leading to his arrest. As always, we will continue to keep you updated both on air and online at WLTX Plus and WLTX.com. But we're going to get more information following this press conference and, of course, keep you informed. Thank you so much for watching us here on WLTX Plus. Don't forget the news continues. We'll be back on at News 19 at noon.